What's happening? It's your boy ATC. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you fucking with my content. You feel me? And this time we got Bleach, 1000 Year Blood War, episode 22 review. Let's get started. The episode starting off where we left last time. We see Ichigo, Chad, and Urahara looking up towards Uryu, Yhwach, and Yhwach as they're ascending to the royal palace, which creates such force that it ends up blowing everyone back along with the buildings. Also, it ended up crushing shit, so everybody basically taking cover at this point. Urahara ends up shielding Chad and Ichigo, and basically they get to discussing Uryu, but Ichigo like he finna knock some sense into him and bring him back, whether he right or wrong, and the gang with him the whole way. But they needed transportation, and luckily Urahara shows up right when they need him to. Slides on over to Byakuya. We see him using his Bankai to protect himself from falling rubble, but he ends up being cornered by 3 Stern Ritters: Catnip, the nigga with the guns, and the nigga with the black and white grill, basically asking where Ichigo at. He like, fucking, we don't even want to fight you. We want to know where the orange hair nigga at. Flips over to Renji. We see him protecting Rukia, and he ends up getting encountered by Baz B, who want to help him like kill Uryu after he hear him questioning whose side he with. Renji end up calling his ass a chicken head because of the mohawk, and Baz be like, shit, fuck it. I was finna say you got some cool eyebrows, but now you finna get the smoke and throw a burn finger number 4 at their ass. Flips over to Giselle. We see her get encountered by 2 lieutenants, Yumichika and Ikkaku, but they already knowing she got some tricks up her sleeve. This bitch basically tell them like, why don't you just go ahead and try to cut me? Already ahead of the game on this Kubo done hit the switch on us. It's a Uno reverse. Lieutenants say, let me expose this monkey business. This bitch a sussy boy. Motherfucker talking about some, huh? Then we see Bambi come out of nowhere throwing bombs. Giselle hugging her from behind. Fucking pervert. Bitch getting turned on. Flips over to Urahara. He in the secret lab discussing how Ichigo and the gang finna get to the royal palace, but he explains they got one shot on making this device work. Like it's a makeshift device type shit. It's not like the device we seen in their season 1 or whatever where they shot him up there to the royal palace. It's not like that. It's a makeshift shit. But it needs energy to help fire this motherfucker. And then we end up seeing Yoruichi come back after her mission Urahara and sent her on, and she got that honey pack, that energy for the machine. You feel me? Urahara ends up saying that they've been monitoring the distortions through the world even before the Wanderich invasion. So basically the energy they got is like the distortions and shit like throughout the world. And I'm gonna explain what that is. Then we see Hiyori pop on screen, and she basically showing like what I'm just finna explain to you, the distortions, which are breaking the border between the world of the living and the soul society, causing them to connect. And they don't really know why, but they trying to work to find out what the fuck's going on. But anyways, Urahara puts the focus back on the distortions being a massive concentration of energy, powerful enough to connect to both worlds. And basically they finna use that distortions and the energies that they've been around collecting to fire up this fucking machine to get Ichigo and them to the fucking royal palace. You know what I'm talking about? So in other words, Urahara a smart motherfucker. He been having Yoruichi and the motherfucking Hiyori and the gang going up there, just going around collecting these motherfuckers, because he already knew some shit was gonna go on. So while they getting ready for that, we flip over to the lieutenants. They running from Bambi and Giselle, but they noticing that the balls of energy, they don't necessarily detonate until they hit on impact. Yumichika, he activated Hondo number 57, and Flying Rumble getting tossed in the air as Ikkaku uses this to jump from rock to rock, stabbing Bambi. She grabbed a hold of my boy, but before she can explode, Yumichika cut her motherfucking shit off. This is when Giselle get to explaining that you can't kill her. She didn't turn Bambi into a zombie, explaining that she didn't have to kill her off. So this bitch then basically watch Bambi struggle to death, and then turned this bitch into a zombie to use her against the Soul Reapers type shit. Giselle get to explaining that it's easy to bring Soul Reapers back, even if they not dead. Just a splash of her blood to turn a motherfucker into undead. You feel me? Then we see Captain Kurotsuchi show up, glowing like a motherfucker with the gold in their mouth. Gold mouth dog, you feel me? Giselle, she not impressed though, but the captain tell her, don't you know, bitch? Important motherfuckers be shining. Both the lieutenants, they like, shit, even if we ain't recognize his voice, he the only person dressing with all this sauce that would be coming to a battlefield shining like this. Like, what the fuck? This nigga got the sauce. We see Bambi hop back up. Giselle hugging from behind again, pervert. We hear Bambi say she wants it, but we don't really know what she want. Death, like brains, like what the fuck? We don't know what the zombies want. But she asking Giselle, and she basically damn near begging, you know what I'm talking about? But she smacked the taste out of her mouth on some slap-a-hole syndrome. Tell her like, you'll get your treat when I say, motherfucker, like get back to work. Had me feeling bad for Bambi. He gave the bitch the strong hand. Captain Kurotsuchi, he get to praising her for a weird shit. She like, shit, why you not so bright? My nigga say, cause I turn the brightness so a punk bitch like you can see my greatness. You know what I'm talking about? All you other motherfuckers is normal compared to me. Giselle not hearing that shit at all. She get Bambi to fire more explosives at the captain, but he dies in motherfuckers with ease. Has his lieutenant Nimu, I think that's how I say her name. She ended up bringing out the shit from the briefcase, and she estimating her bomb power like 3 seconds should be enough. End up throwing the Pokeballs out and capturing the bombs right before the detonation and using all the same explosions on Bambi with Giselle, using her as basically like a body shield. Then the captain basically get to explaining that they call Reshi locking devices. It halts the activity that it come in contact with for a certain amount of time. The device simply pauses the effort for whenever like the time needed, like type shit. And for this, he gonna use it for the 3 seconds. Bruh said they can both be his test subjects. Like the fuck, Giselle ended up marching out the other zombies now. Like all Soul Reapers, she done been like creating since like she got there from the very beginning. So it's a bunch of them, like all the 13 Court Guard squads type shit. The captain, he like, shit, it could be a problem seeing is like, basically like them the homies, like he ain't really got the heart to just be fighting comrades type shit. He go on to say he ain't really got no choice though, so he need motherfuckers with no attachments. He ended up summoning 4 Roncars that was killed off in the original Bleach in the World of the Living. So he got both the lieutenants shook like, what the fuck, didn't we kill these guys? We see one of the sussy boy Roncars. He basically saying like, who the fuck is that fugly motherfucker down there? I don't really remember his name, but I think he killed me type shit. But I wouldn't remember a fugly motherfucker, you know? One of the lieutenants, Yumichika, he like, shit, you want another round? You calling me fugly, bitch? But the Roncars, they get to looking around for Ichigo and basically Uryu forgetting why they originally there. And one of them say like, look guys, at least we alive at this point. We don't really know what the fuck going on, but at least we here, shit. At the same time, they knowing who brought him there, so they like, shit, we don't know, this motherfucker is crazy. We don't know when this captain motherfucker gonna try to kill us off again. And I would almost say he got like some choker collars like on their ass, like around their neck or some type of shit, cause basically they get to talking too much, and this nigga zap all 4 of them like on some, who gave you permission to talk, bitch? Stay in line, I need you niggas to do work. Captain Kurotsuchi, he like, shit, not only are these motherfucking choker collars durable, nigga, shit, they very useful to motherfucking the Roncars, and I like hearing them scream, shit, this motherfucker is crazy. And basically, shit, you could say he was thinking in forethought, so he broke the ass out of this vault knowing that he was gonna be able, or have to use the ass later on or some shit like that. But anyways, the Roncars ready to get their get back. So they don't really give a fuck about killing those zombies. They ain't got no attachments to these Soul Reapers. So they basically finna be going all out while they fighting. And that's exactly what they fucking get to doing. The lieutenants don't really like seeing this shit, but Captain Kurotsuchi get to reminding them that in the situation, does it really fucking matter? Like, if we ain't got shit else to like fucking lose, like we at all costs, we supposed to protect the Serete. So, and he let them know like that's what the head captain was on. The squad members should die in the Court Guard squad if one harms the Court Guard squad. You know what I'm talking about? So basically, shit, if they already dead and they coming to or like harm the Serete, kill their ass, murk them. Like, ain't no fucking forgiveness. You know what I'm talking about? We got to do what the fuck we got to do. Also, the Roncars that noticed, like, shit, the blood, it didn't harm the lieutenants when they got the shit splattered on them, so shit, we can really get active, you feel me? Slides over to Giselle, we see her, shit, she saying this shit ain't starting to look good for her now, so she piecing Bambi back together, but in, the sussy boy Roncar, he see her ass, and he like, shit, my instincts tell me you evil, bitch, I need to throw hands with you. So, the sussy boy like, shit, besides, me and you is alike. This was funny, the look on her face when the nigga said they was alike. Like, huh? Do what? Like, fuck out of here, nigga. Both of you motherfuckers is sussy, bitch. He know a sussy motherfucker when he see one. He's zesty in that motherfucker, too. So she get the commanding Bambi to fire more explosives, but my boy dodging weeding motherfuckers. And he ended up catching Bambi by the face, and he throws her ass to the wayside. Like, he don't even need to draw his sword. Basically, like, he calling this bitch a punk. Like, you know what I'm talking about? You ain't even nothing. You weak. But you already know, like, Bambi on command, so, like, she come back for some more, so he hit her ass with that Stardust attack. This is one of the longest attack names that I've seen in a while, boy. This shit was crazy. This is a rainbow attack is what I call this shit. Beautiful Charlotte, final, holy, wonderful, pretty, super sexy, glamorous, ceremony, revive. Man, that motherfucker was long as fuck, and that wasn't even the whole name, bro. That was only half the name, nigga. Do you hear me? But then we see Giselle, she noticing Bambi not strong enough, so she pull another trick off her sleeve, and she summoned another zombie to the field, but this a special grade motherfucker. Now this threw me for a fucking loop. I was not expecting to see this shit. But it's Captain Toshiro, and he done been zombied out, like, nigga. of all the motherfuckers, you picked the ice user, nigga. This nigga, he powerful than a bitch, and he a zombie. Basically, Captain Kurotsuchi and everybody else, they see this even the Ron cards, they seeing how powerful this nigga is. They like, shit, this nigga could be some trouble. And that's basically where the episode ends at this point. Man, the episode was fire as fuck, man. It just was a lot of twists and turns. I was not expecting for Giselle to be a dude. That was fucking crazy and wild. Kubo, you little trickster. That was an Uno reverse card on us. But yeah, man, the episode, like I said, it was fire as fuck. Just the fact that marching out the zombies, she turned all these motherfuckers that was dying into the undead. And, like, as you know, shit, what do zombies mostly want? Brains. So, like, I was just, like, when I heard Bambi asking her, like, please give it to me. Please, my precious, please. Like, I was just like, bitch, what did this bitch want? Is she clinging to, like, wanting death? Like, shit, do you want brains? Like, what the fuck do you really just want? But, yeah, I would say it was a lot of Uno reverse cards. And also, Toshiro being the Captain Toshiro being a fucking, zombie, man, damn, he finna go fucking crazy next episode. She finna have his ass doing some wild shit, man, you feel me? But y'all let me know down in the comments how y'all are feeling about this episode. Y'all let me know down in the comments how y'all feeling about this Uno reverse card, with motherfucking Giselle being a sussy boy. Man, I don't know, this is a lot of zesty shit going on. But yeah, man, I still like the episode. I enjoyed it like a motherfucker. I would give it a 10 out of 10, must try again. And like I said, y'all let me know down in the comments how y'all feeling. And as always, one love, two peace, and we out. Till next time, you dig, for sure.